I guess listening to your testimony, basically you said he did everything right in this situation.
Is that a question?
Yeah. Sorry. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, that you said he did everything as he was trained to do. He did everything correctly.
Yeah. He went through his use of force options to the best of his ability during that time.
Then why was he fired?
I did not do that, so I don't know.
But I guess by your training standards, there's nothing based on what he was trained on that should have led to his termination.
I did not complete that investigation, but it's my understanding that there was no training policy or procedure violations regarding the use of force that led to his termination.
All right, thank you. I have nothing further.
Your direct?
Could it be possible Officer Schurr was fired because he was charged with this offense?
That is my understanding, yes.
Not because he did anything wrong, because he was charged with this offense. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's my understanding.
If you know. As far as Officer Schurr doing everything right, does the officer have to do everything perfectly? Is that the standard?
No, the law allows for mistakes. They allow for not being perfect. Was it reasonable at the time it was done?
Now, the taser, the prosecutor brought up the taser, and the taser might not work. So maybe moving to other modes of weapons. Does a officer have to meet intermediate force with another means of intermediate force, such as a baton, or can they escalate that to something higher?
They can escalate if they believe that it is not working, or they believe it's going to not be sufficient to control the force.
And if a suspect has a taser in their hand, does the officer need to wait for the subject to use that, or to see if the taser works before they advance to something else?
No.
Chasing and arresting. It's often unsafe for an officer to go chase an individual. I mean, is that just
There are a lot
common
of
sense?
job functions that we do or that are unsafe.
And the officer's not prohibited from chasing individuals. Is that
No,
fair
they're
to
not.
say?